Welcome to the Last Mile Profits videocast, the last word on the last mile. Modern Expo provides an integral ecosystem of screen-operated lockers, screenless autonomous solutions, refrigerated lockers, and even personal parcel lockers, powered by an in-house developed software.
Hello, everyone. I'm joined once again by Jerzy, and today we've got a branding topic, I believe.
Of sorts, yes. It's a pleasure to be here, as always. Well, today we'll talk about a topic we should have covered quite some time ago, to be completely honest. It's Deutsche Post DHL rebranding its group name under DHL Group. So what do you think about it, especially in light of the fact that it's still keeping its Deutsche Post brand in Germany? It's only the group that's getting a rebrand.
So rebranding in our industry is a big deal. It started, and there have been lots of stories, some better, some less successful. One of them, which I still recall from the UK, is Royal Mail, which tried to rebrand to Consignia. And honestly, it was a complete flop. Somebody didn't do their homework. For the UK public or the British public, Royal did mean something. And there was an uproar. And actually, they had to do volte-face and basically go all the way back after having spent a fistful of pounds on doing that rebranding. Another example, I won't mention the company, but I'll never forget, I was actually working there. There was a company where the management, I think for lack of other strategic ideas, decided to rebrand from a background in one color and a foreground in the other to flip it the other way around. Most people don't understand these are millions and millions of euros to do something like that. So you have to really think, is it necessary? What's the benefit? But let's get back to Deutsche Post DHL. I think that obviously the DHL brand is better known. They are keeping the old name in Germany, which makes sense because it's traditional, the post and so on. But internationally, Deutsche Post is probably a little bit difficult for some people to write or to say, particularly in Eastern Europe and those parts of the world, I'd imagine. The other thing is, branding-wise, it's a lot easier because in Germany, everybody knows Deutsche Post and DHL. But in some other places, the brands are known, but it's definitely the DHL brand that's known. So I think, it makes sense. They can focus more on one brand. They can probably have, a more clear and unique message. I think also there's something else. DHL in itself suggests more innovation than a traditional name like Deutsche Post. So, that would be my take on it.
Mm-hmm. So what do you make out of the timing of it all? Because it comes just after DPD going for a very similar rebrand, as the group just switched from DPD Group to Deutsche Post.
Well, the interesting thing, actually, that one I know because I was there for several years. The Deutsche Post had been around for a while. What happened is they rebranded the old Deutsche Post logo, which was actually yellow and blue, to the new red l'oiseau postal. And for those who don't speak French, it's the post bird, which was designed. I can't remember that there was actually a video cast on this designed by a French graphic designer, I think in the 60s. But getting back to the point, so they decided that they wanted to focus behind one brand. DPD was not universal because whereas while it operates in many of the markets, you've got SEO in Spain, you've got Chronopost and other companies in France. So I think it makes a lot of sense that they've gone behind this one brand. And it could be that for the same, by the way, reasons, saving money on branding. DPD didn't work everywhere. For those of you who speak French, you might know that DPD or DPD is not necessarily the most convenient name to have in France, depending upon your point of view. So I think, for those reasons, they did it. And is it a coincidence? Maybe not. But I think it does make sense. Let's see how they leverage that brand, because something I noticed, we were discussing the press release and they said something about that the new brand is more aligned, or the brand they're using, with their strategy. And I think that's the key question, whether, what that means. And, I would hope that this new strategy relates to a stronger domestic footprint, being able to serve B2C, which is the big deal now. And we were doing some work recently in Benelux, and from what we can see, actually it is the case that Deutsche Post is really doubling down on creating a stronger footprint in certainly adjacent countries. So, let's see how it pans out. But on balance, smart move, certainly not a consignia type move. Of course, let's see what the users say. It would be great to have your comments below. Maybe German and other, or perhaps not German because you've still got the Deutsche Post brand, but other consumers, what's your view, or members of staff?
Thank you for watching the Last Mile Profits video. For more free analysis of the last mile, please like, follow and subscribe below to ensure you are notified every time we upload new content.